edition of the Reality of Wrestling. My name is the GOAT, Brad Gilmore, and coming off an incredible main event. Last week we saw the return of Mason D. Madden teaming with Will Allday as they defeated the Heat. The question now is, who will Will Allday be defending that Reality of Wrestling Championship against next? We are just 5 weeks away from Reality of Wrestling's Last Stand, one of our quarterly major events. But when you talk about a main event, here it is tonight. There is Mia Friday. She is getting ready for the biggest match in her career as she takes on that woman right there, arriving to the Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena, NXT superstar Roxanne Perez, making a return to the Reality of Wrestling, and it looks like not everybody's excited to see Roxanne Perez get this title opportunity, but nevertheless, that is our main event this week on the Reality of Wrestling.
Look at that, Josiah John the Rocket out here, one of the fan favorites, quick becoming fan favorite as well here.
He started off really hot in 2023, but then he maybe ran into some rather unfortunate opponents, if you will.
Unfortunate opponents? You mean the Heat and Booker T meddling in his rise to stardom.
And now Josiah John is looking to make 2024 a new chapter in his entire story, as we're going to be seeing him take on Aiden Cristiano, a foe that he is very familiar with, having a victory over him already in 2023.
Yes, an impressive year for Josiah John, and now going into 2024, kicking off 2024 with a match against Ayden Cristiano. A man that I've heard you say several times, a man who is a chameleon in his own right. Definitely somebody who is able to shift in the ways in the ring to any kind of style to compete and beat his opponents.
It's going to be very interesting to see what he does against Josiah John, because Josiah has shown us that he can do it all. He's a jack of all trades. There's not a specific style that he likes. He's not necessarily a striker, not necessarily a grappler, not a high flyer. He does it all incredibly well. So maybe this is going to be a very interesting matchup to see maybe if Josiah can take a little bit from Aiden Cristiano and adapt to his skill set.
So you see there, it's very interesting to see Aiden Cristiano. You know, we've seen him a couple times now solo as La Familia has parted ways, but seeing him back in action by himself is pretty refreshing, honestly.
He is a former Reality of Wrestling champion, a former television champion, former tag team champion. So if there's been a championship in the Reality of Wrestling, it's probably got Aiden Cristiano's name on it at one point. But the one championship that's eluded him his entire career is the Texas Championship. But now we're going to see just how well he stacks up in 2024 against the Rocket Josiah John, as this match has been made official. And here we go, Brittany. We're getting started.
Look at this. All right, a little hand, not handshake, but a hand tap for the two, and a lock up here.
Josiah John getting that waist lock. And we're probably going to see a little bit of technical skill here from both of these guys. And this is where we're going to be looking at just exactly what Aiden Cristiano can do.
Went for the arm drag, held on to the wrist, but look at this.
First cover, 1, 2, but a kick out from Aiden Cristiano.
Josiah John, smart maneuver, trying to end this quickly, not wanting something like this to happen.
Oh, he's twisting him into like a bow and arrow, almost half a bow and arrow, but he flips it over into a cover, only gets a 1 count, and the action is starting off incredibly fast. This is not the pace that I expected from these two, Brittany.
I mean, our referee is going to have a workout, and Aiden Cristiano, smart, taking some time, taking a step back to assess this situation.
Now, something that I do want to bring up here, Brittany, it's very important to note that the Last Stand Rumble is going to be happening in just a few weeks' time here at the Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena. You've got to imagine that Josiah John is looking to make an impact to get himself back in that Rumble, because last year, he was the last man eliminated. He was right there on the cusp of winning the Last Stand Rumble. Imagine in your rookie year to have that kind of victory would have been massive. But now, with another full year of experience, could he be the favorite to win that Last Stand?
That's That's very true. Somebody like Ayden Cristiano, however, is probably thinking the exact same thing. He wants to be in that Rumble. He wants to make sure that he can cinch that last position and be able to call any championship that he wants and be able to have that and hold that in a singles competitor.
Well, now Ayden Cristiano himself in the Last Stand has an impressive record. He is the man that has lasted the longest cumulatively across all the Rumbles, lasting over an hour.
Wow.
And that is an insane amount of time to spend in a Last Stand Rumble as we're getting ready for our 5th iteration of the matchup here in just a few weeks. Oh, big back elbow right there that just could have knocked out Josiah John. Could be just out on his feet as Ayden Cristiano now gets tossed up against the ropes. And here comes a rocket, but he gets cut off here by the shoulder tackle. And again, Ayden Cristiano showing us that he can bring it all here. Blocks the arm drag, blocks the hip toss. And now Josiah John with a backpack slide here. Shoulders are down, but only a 2 count as Ayden Cristiano manages to kick out here, Brittany.
Look at that, another arm drag from Josiah, now holding on. This is impressive here, like you were saying before. You know, if Josiah can adapt to the style of Ayden Cristiano, I think he's been match for match pretty fair against Ayden.
Absolutely, I gotta agree with you there. Josiah John showing us that his rookie year was no mistake here, but Ayden Cristiano connects with that big shot to the midsection, and now Josiah John is getting pieced apart by all of these strikes. Josiah now sending Ayden to the ropes, but look at this, Ayden Cristiano changing the momentum and now rolls through into the cover. 1, 2, but a kick out from Ayden.
Wow, almost a 3 count. Oh, look at that!
Big spinning kick there from Josiah John into the cover. Is this gonna be it? 2, no. Josiah John pulling out that spinning kick out of nowhere, and it has completely shifted the momentum of this matchup. Josiah John is now fully in the driver's seat as Ayden Cristiano may not even know where he's at.
If Josiah can capitalize and stay on top of Cristiano here, he can get this 1, 2, 3.
Look at this, Josiah, was it once again thinking of the splash in the corner, but that time Ayden Cristiano managed to use Rocket's momentum against him.
And look at this. Oh, not the hard chops from Ayden Cristiano. Oh, that man is devastatingly brutal with his hands and fists.
Ayden Cristiano's strikes are some of the most crisp here that you'll see at the Reality of Wrestling, and they'll deliver the most damage. Is now Ayden from the middle rope here. What's he thinking? He's got Josiah up. And he planted him right in the center of the ring. As I think Josiah John just folded like a chair, and now into the cover here for the victory too, but Josiah managed to kick out.
At this point, Josiah might just be muscle memory kicking out, but those fists right to the skull of Josiah John. Ayden Cristiano has had enough of this young blood here.
A scoop slam there from Ayden Cristiano. Now drops the elbow into another cover here. 1, 2, but a kick out again from Josiah John.
Impressive here. I feel like there's a little bit of a silver lining from the amount of attacks from the Heat in general to Josiah John, is that Josiah John always gets back up. Josiah John is always fighting, and so he's using all of that he has learned here against Ayden Cristiano.
Well, we did see him ask for a rematch against Gaspar at Christmas Chaos that ultimately saw Josiah win by countout. And now, connects with that high knee in the corner. And you're right, Brittany, the one thing that Josiah John will never do is quit, as right now he is taking it to Ayden Cristiano. But you've got to ask, how much more does he have in the tank? You're seeing him pull himself up by the ropes here.
He's got to capitalize. Every second counts. Giving Ayden Cristiano moments to breathe is moments he loses.
Runs right into an elbow there from the Rocket, and now from the top. He missed! He missed right there, as now Ayden Cristiano could be thinking stretch muffler, and now Josiah in a bad spot here.
Well, it seemed like his legs slightly gave out on him, probably just from exhaustion there.
And now Josiah managed to push away Ayden Cristiano here. Josiah creating a little bit of separation here. Ayden Cristiano runs right back into an elbow again.
And both of them, this match has been taking a toll on them.
Josiah tosses Ayden over the top here. Ayden managed to catch himself.
Oh!
Connects with that shoulder to the midsection though, and over the top, rolls him through. The shoulders are down. 1, 2, but counter here into another pinning predicament. 2 for the Rocket, but no win.
Drop toe hold right into the second rope there.
Ring awareness from Ayden Cristiano, the former Reality of Wrestling champion. Now spikes the Rocket with authority, and is that gonna be it? As he rolls him over into the cover. 1, 2, and Ayden Cristiano does it.
Not a good start for Josiah John going into 2024, but I mean, there's so much more left in the year, right?
There is, but you've got to imagine what that does for the momentum for Josiah John as he was possibly trying to get himself into the Last Stand Rumble and go on another amazing run. But you never count out Ayden Cristiano, and that might be something that we have to look out for, as Ayden Cristiano could himself be looking to add more time and a possible accolade to his Reality of Wrestling resume.
Nation, I'm Chris Russo, and my guest at this time needs no further introduction. Please welcome NXT superstar Roxanne Perez. Roxanne, welcome back. Your first match back, main event against Mia Friday for the Interim Diamonds Championship. What would it mean to not only potentially walk out as champion, but to take that title back to NXT?
Russo, you have no idea how excited I am to finally be back here, and it's crazy to think that just at 16 years old, I walked into this building with dreams bigger than me, and I ended up making history, becoming the youngest Diamonds champion that this company has ever seen before. And now here I am, back, former NXT Tag Team Champion, former NXT Women's Champion, but I want more. I want to take that championship back. I want to take that championship back all the way to NXT, and I want to take it to heights that it's never seen before. Mia Friday? Don't think I haven't been keeping my eye on you. I've been watching you making towns, collecting championships, making your way all the way to Japan, and now here you are. The current interim Diamonds Division champion. I'm not underestimating you, Mia. But I promise you, I'm taking back what's mine.
And tonight, we are going to be seeing people start trying to make their cases for why they should be considered for the Last Stand Rumble, Brittany.
Yes, the Last Stand is coming here to the Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena. I'm so excited. Tommy's here. This is him in singles. We haven't seen him in singles competition for a little while. He's always had B.D. Brawley by his side, so seeing him back here one-on-one is very interesting.
It is interesting, but he does have a lot of singles experience. He does have a whole singles record acumen here for himself, and I can guarantee you that tonight's match against Inferno Tiger is going to be something to watch, as we actually saw Inferno Tiger return before at the Last Stand just a few years ago, before going back to his training, before coming back full-time to Reality of Wrestling. I love that what he does here. He's about to spit out the fire of the sun. Oh! That's where he gets his power from, Brittany.
Is it like Superman?
Absolutely.
Oh, all right.
Inferno Tiger once again making his presence here fell at the Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena. Most recently we saw him at Christmas Chaos, return with Ricky Marvin, showing off what he has learned and ultimately getting a victory. But now he's facing a whole new test and no Ricky Marvin by his side.
Who's gonna win, a tiger or a buzzard?
I've got my money on the tiger. And it has nothing to do with the mask.
Got it. Bolton now getting back into the ring after entrances, and the bell has rung. Referee MJ Bell in there to keep everything nice and orderly as we're already locking up here. And Inferno Tiger.
Now, as we said, the last stand is just a couple of weeks away here as people are trying to get entries into that Rumble. That Rumble could change your entire career, as if you win that Rumble, you will get a championship opportunity. And look at this, Tommy Bolton actually has a lot of experience in that Rumble. He is the man that has lasted the most time from the top of the rankings. He's number 6.
That's very impressive, but you know, as any last stand, it all kind of washes away into it's the very beginning, so he's got to earn his shot in order to be back in the last stand Rumble. And look at this.
Inferno Tiger showing his speed, connecting with that big boot against the buzzard, and now Tommy Bolton. Oh,
wow.
Oh, look at that. The agility of the Tiger on full display here.
Looking
Bouncing
for
from the middle. Oh, connects into the cover. 1, 2, but no, a kick out from Tommy.
Hard springboard crossbody there.
And you can see him right there. The Inferno Tiger pulling the energy from the Row Nation, but Tommy Bolton cutting him off at every... Oh, the brutality here on display from Tommy Bolton.
Did you expect anything less from him, Kirby, however? You know, you've got Inferno Tiger, who is a lucha star, but you also have Tommy Bolton, who is a brawler in this ring.
I mean, you're right. Right now, he is showing us all kinds of power from the buzzard right now. And you can see right there, he's being slow and methodical into another cover here. 1, 2, but a kick out from Inferno Tiger. Oh, drops the elbow. And this is a bit of a different Tommy Bolton that we're seeing in front of us right now, Brittany.
Well, he's being very aggressive, but here's the thing is, not only thinking about the last stand, but this is him returning back to singles competition. And of course, when you're in singles competition, you're thinking about the wins, you're thinking about the gold, and of course, he's gonna wanna go for a title shot somewhere, so he's gotta make a statement here with Inferno Tiger.
And I believe he's making that statement right now with those stomps, that power. Tommy Bolton now waiting for Inferno Tiger to get back up to his feet. Oh, but he runs right into an elbow here as Inferno Tiger just shaking up the cobwebs. And look at that here. Oh, stomps him out.
Stomps him out, however, still falling flat into the corner. He's got to shake the cobwebs out of that mask there and pull himself together.
Oh, and now using the top rope to get back up. And Inferno Tiger in a place where he's very comfortable from the top rope. Here we go. He got caught with that headbutt right into the arm.
That is a very hard head, we all know, and that could break a bone.
Now with the gut wrench. Oh, power bomb. Tommy Bolton into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, but a kick out right at the last second.
Quick kick out, but Tommy Bolton wasting no time at all, going back to Inferno Tiger.
And you can see him twist that neck right here, grabbing at the arm. Tommy Bolton did his homework. We know that Inferno's Tiger finishing maneuver is that Koji Clutch, and it is how he got the victory last time. If he eliminates that arm, there's no way that the Koji Clutch can get any pressure to it. But Inferno Tiger get back up to his feet using the ropes, and now using the rebound into the head scissors.
It was a well-executed head scissors takeover, and now up onto the top rope, flying high.
Now with the arm drag, Inferno Tiger is starting to come unglued here.
Tommy getting out of the ring, which was maybe not the smartest maneuver.
Crossbody to the outside, and Inferno Tiger, you hear him yell right there. He is yelling for the power of the sun. He needs more to take down Tommy Bolton. He's got it.
Where is he getting the power of the sun inside the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena, Kirby?
I'm going to assume radiation or something, as right now Inferno Tiger once again from the top rope. Oh, the crossbody here into the cover. Is this going to be it? 1, 2. No, a kick out from Tommy Bolton. And here we go. Look at this. The Koji Clutch. He's setting up for it. He's got the arm.
If he can get the fingers laced.
Oh, Tommy Bolton got the rope though, forcing a clean break. Inferno Tiger not able to get that Koji Clutch. That would have been all she wrote had he been able to connect, but no!
Oh, beautiful ring awareness, staying close to the ropes to use them as a weapon.
And now Tommy Bolton, he's got him up on the shoulders and connects with the buzzard's arrow. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3, and that's gotta be it. Tommy Bolton with a signature victory. just weeks away from the Last Stand Rumble, and you've got to imagine that General Manager Andrew Jackson may have actually just written a ticket for him for the Rumble.
Definitely agree. Look at that. You can see the crazed look in his eye after that cover. 1, 2, 3, and his eyes just bulging white. This is definitely a devastating Tommy Bolton.
Bro Nation, big main event here tonight at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena. Join with me right now is one half of tonight's main event, our interim Diamonds champion, Mia Friday. Mia, are you ready?
Am I ready? Is the Weekend Wonder Child ready? Carolina, any questions that you or anybody else watching at home has is going to be answered out there in the ring tonight.
Walker Texas Ranger handles the bad guys with a roundhouse kick. I'm Jim Walker, Walker Texas Lawyer. I handle the insurance companies with a roundhouse kick to the wallet. If you've been injured in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident, give me a call at 713-552-1117 or visit my website at walkertexaslawyer.com. You'll be glad you did. Why would you call anyone else?
And here she is, the interim Diamonds champion, Mia Friday, won that championship and called her shot immediately, Brittany Howland, for a massive matchup here at our main event.
You know, she decided to end 2023 with a bang and kick off 2024 with an even louder bang here. Going against Roxanne Perez. I mean, come on now.
Kirby, you're the historian. The Diamonds Championship has an incredible lineage and one of the most decorated champions, one of the most decorated competitors in the history of this company is just moments away from making a return.
I'm very excited to see this matchup because if you look at the record books, these two women have won the championship at the earliest stages of their careers. They are the two youngest champions that we've had in the reality of wrestling, and now we are seeing them face off here one-on-one, and I can't wait to see how well they match up.
Return to the new Walker Texas Lawyer Arena.
I mean, Kirby, carry on. I remember the very first time Roxanne walked through the doors at Reality of Wrestling, 16 years of age, trying to train to live out her dream to become a professional wrestler, and now to see her in NXT, a former NXT Women's Champion, a former NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, and now she can take that Diamonds title back to Orlando. We go to Chris Russo for our opening introductions in our main event this week on The Reality of Wrestling.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the interim Diamonds Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Laredo, Texas. She is the prodigy. Welcome home, Roxanne Perez. Opponent from the best day of the week. She is the reigning, defending interim Diamonds champion, the Weekend Wonder Child, Mia Friday.
And Mia Friday holding that belt high. walking in feeling confident.
Or she should. I mean, that championship, when you win it, you get that championship confidence. You get 30% better, as they say. Everything has been falling the way for Mia Friday. And now going up against a woman, though, who understands what it's like to hold a championship. Several of them, especially that one that our referee just had in his hands. There's the opening bell, and your main event is underway. Roxanne Perez, Mia Friday, Interim Diamonds Championship.
When you talk about Mia Friday getting 30% better as champion, but do you think 30% is actually going to be enough to defeat somebody of the caliber of Roxanne Perez, Brittany?
The caliber of Roxanne Perez, but Mia Friday has been on a hot streak. And don't forget, Kirby, Roxanne started right here in this very ring. We're looking at a future Roxanne Perez in Mia Friday.
As we're seeing both of them right now tangle here in the middle of the ring. Mia Friday getting that wrist lock here, getting control of this matchup to start out. But Roxanne Perez, crafty as ever, rolling forward, rolling backward.
Look at that!
New thing in her arsenal here. Oh, I thought she was going to go for a cover. It gets better leverage. 1, 2. Oh, almost got Mia Friday right out of the gate.
I mean, she learned quite a bit over there in Orlando.
A thing or two. Definitely a thing or two.
Just a little, I guess.
Mia Friday, though, now
cover here.
doing the same thing. 1, 2. Oh, almost got Roxanne Perez. And do you think at this point, if Mia Friday can get a victory over Roxanne Perez and retain her championship, would that be considered an upset?
I don't know if it would be considered an upset, but I definitely think that the eyes of NXT and other people would be on Mia Friday even more so.
Right now, Mia Friday attempting to get out of this head scissors here. And as much as Mia Friday called her shot and got this matchup, Roxanne Perez herself has said that she's wanted this matchup against Mia Friday before she moved up to NXT. You've got to imagine that this is just as good for both women because they wanted to test each other against themselves.
Look at that there, vying for power. Roxanne Perez taking it back with that headlock takeover.
The snap on that headlock takeover.
Oh, almost getting a pin there. Referee watching for those shoulders down for Mia Friday.
Oh, now this head scissors here. Roxanne Perez has got to watch out here. Look at that. Using her core to get back up to her feet. And getting out of that, into a predicament here, but only a 1 count for the challenger. Sweeps the leg back into another cover. Referee MJ Bell being tasked to keep up with this.
His cardio better be in check, man.
Look at that as you hear the cheers and the noise from the Row Arena.
Show of respect there from champion to challenger. Is now Roxanne Perez. She's got the headlock here. Mia Friday able to break free. But Roxanne Perez with that shoulder tackle knocks down the champion. And here she comes, Roxanne. Cartwheel. Here we go. Classic Roxanne Perez.
We've seen her do that so many times before.
Quick little bow there from the prodigy herself.
Look at this here. Mia Friday rolls through. And now Mia Friday. She got her with the arm drag here. Roxanne Perez.
Like looking in a mirror.
Would you consider that being a sign of disrespect by the champion, Brad?
I would consider that, to borrow a phrase from you, turnabout being fair play, Kirby. Carry on. Look at that.
Now the stare down here between champion and challenger. And Mia Friday pulls her back and she says, I'm the champion now. I am Reality of Wrestling. Into a cover here, though. Rolled her through, but not able to get the pinfall here. Roxanne Perez now kicked to the midsection. And now things are heating up here. What started as just two amazing Diamonds talent here at the Reality of Wrestling is now turning into a fight here for the Diamonds Championship.
Well, that's the thing we know about Roxanne Perez is she's nice and sweet, but once she gets into that ring, the tenacity of that woman.
And that's something that the NXT talent knows so well. They've seen Roxanne Perez. Going to the cover here. 1, 2. But a kick out from the champion. The NXT talent knows Roxanne Perez so well. She, as of late, has seemed a bit unlike herself. But that is just because she wants to claim championship gold.
But she's emotional, man. She's emotional. This is an emotional sport, especially when you have tasted what it's like to be a champion, and you no longer have that title around your waist or before your name.
You know, it's been almost a year's time actually since Roxanne Perez has held gold, as now Mia Friday trying to fire back here against Roxanne Perez, but Roxanne ducking every shot.
Oh! Both women thinking the same thing.
Both women are down here. And now the referee has begun his count.
They've got to get back on their feet. If they both get counted down, the championship.
Wait a second. What's going on here?
Wait, hold on. Referee calling for the bell. We saw these women earlier not too pleased that Roxanne Perez was making her return. A lot of talk in the room or talk on the.
Roxanne Chanel getting with Mia Friday. Lady Bird with Roxanne Perez. And this is just starting to break down here.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Referee called for the bell, a double disqualification, I believe. But now Roxanne Perez and Mia Friday ensuring that Roxanne Chanel and Lady Bird are taken out here.
Oh, look at that. Cleaning house. Both these women. Still. We had a main event championship match that has now been thrown out due to disqualification.
Whoa! Hey! I know right now we're looking at two of the best in the business in the ring. Y'all make some noise! But speaking of business, looks like we have some unfinished business. And we're going to handle that right here, right now, in a tag team match. Let's get it on!
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This has been made official by General Manager Andrew Jackson. We are going to see Roxanne Perez and Mia Friday take on Lady Bird and Roxanne Chanel.
All right. Here we go, a tag team match, and it looks like Lady Bird and Roxanne are going to start things out. MJ Bell, excuse me.
Roxanne Perez already letting out her frustration. This woman right here cost her her championship, as now Lady Bird is just being tossed by Roxanne Perez. Now meets her with that drop kick into the cover. 1, 2, but only a 2 count.
Can we talk about the quick amazingness of Andrew Jackson here to turn this into a tag match? That's so impressive of our general manager.
Our executive manager.
Oh, I'm sorry. Executive. Oh.
Andrew Jackson's been doing a great job here, but now Mia Friday into the cover here. Only a 2 count, though. Andrew Jackson ensuring that the fans get what they deserve here, and he said that they deserve a main event with Roxanne Perez that doesn't end in disqualification. And now Mia Friday is getting that elbow and that forearm right into Lady Bird's face.
You got to think also Mia Friday is hot and angry here too, because she
cover here. 1, 2. Yeah.
She wanted this match against Roxanne Perez. Her moment has been stolen to show that she could potentially outbest Roxanne.
But now we are seeing Roxanne and Mia Friday on the same side, and you've got to imagine that kind of skill and that kind of expertise is going to spell trouble for Lady Bird and Roxanne Chanel. But Lady Bird and Roxanne Chanel feel like they have something to prove, and that's going to be what drives them here. So we see Roxanne Chanel there in the corner.
Look at that, getting an unfair advantage there. Oh man, Lady Bird.
Now tag. Roxanne Chanel, the legal person in this matchup, and Roxanne Chanel, an amazing talent here at Reality of Wrestling. Somebody who believes herself should be the interim Diamonds champion.
She's a vet. She's a vet here at the row. And right now, a suplex showing Mia Friday.
1, 2.
Showing Mia Friday what time it is.
Listen, she's been feeling overlooked here at Reality of Wrestling in the Diamonds division. And definitely proving a point against our interim champion.
Roxanne Chanel now pushes Mia Friday off right into that sleeper hold. And Mia Friday could be going to sleep here soon, and that would spell disaster for Roxanne Perez homecoming here. Oh! Able to break free though. Now Mia Friday trying to get the tag here for Roxanne Perez. Oh, she got it! Roxanne Perez now the legal entrant in this matchup, and here we go. Firing off with those forearms here, Brittany.
Just enraged engaged here with Roxanne Chanel, and she is very...
Big bicycle kick right to Roxanne Perez. Damn!
Just like that, Roxanne Perez momentum has been halted, and Roxanne Chanel making sure that she knows that this is now her house and not Roxanne's. Back to Lady Bird. Now what are we gonna see here from these two?
Little tag team action here. Lady Bird,
connects with the Ushigoroshi. Now connects with the knee to the face into the cover. 1, 2. What a win that will be for Lady Bird, but not quite yet.
Almost.
The Prodigy is not down and out yet. Trying to make it back to her corner.
And we talked earlier about Mia Friday possibly getting a victory here tonight and what it would do for her career. But can you imagine what kind of wonders it would do for Roxanne Chanel and Lady Bird's career if they were to be the ones to get a victory over Roxanne Perez?
Lady Bird. Oh! Man, Roxanne.
From the kick into the cover. 1, 2, but no kick out.
Roxanne's taking a hell of a beating, guys. I don't think this is what she was thinking when she was making that trip, that flight from Orlando, Florida this morning.
I'm sure she wasn't expecting it. She was expecting to be in a hard-hitting matchup against Mia Friday. Definitely not against Roxanne Chanel and Lady Bird here. Let's call it sneak attacking these two.
But if there's one thing I know about Roxanne Perez, that she's ready for everything. She's ready for any challenge. She's ready for anything that arises. And this tag team matchup, whether she was expecting it or not, she's ready for the challenge. And right now, look at this. She's getting back up to a vertical base. Lady Bird has got to watch out as Roxanne Perez breaks free, gets the arm drag, and now trying to go for a tag.
Can she get there? Can she get to Mia?
Not close.
Oh, she managed to push off Lady Bird.
Tag to Roxanne. Here's a tag to Roxanne, and Roxanne just pulling Roxanne Perez back, not allowing the tag to go to Mia Friday, the interim champion. Oh, man.
Just like that, Roxanne Chanel able to stop any kind of momentum that Roxanne had built up for herself. And now jaw-jacking with the champion. I don't know how smart that is. Misses with the right hand. Oh, but that gave the opening to Roxanne. And here we go. The champion is in the ring. She's the legal contestant.
A Lady Bird coming in. Gonna get her.
Oh, man.
Step of Enziguri there.
Dodges the clothesline. Connects with a kick. That puts Roxanne in a prone position. The high knee connects. The champion gets the attack to Roxanne Perez. And here we go. A sister up there. And Roxanne with the box. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Mia Friday and Roxanne do it.
Respect with Mia Friday and Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez and Mia Friday walked into this building this morning expecting to face off against each other in a championship match, and we got a good few minutes out of it before Lady Bird and Roxanne Chanel made their appearance here and ruined what was a great main event. But they ended up paying for it as now Roxanne Perez and Mia Friday get another win in the record books for themselves.
Well, Roxanne and Mia, a win for the returning Roxanne Perez. Mia Friday still that interim Diamond champion. Would love to see them be able to finish their story, for lack of a better term, be able to finish that match. But what a main event this week on the Reality of Wrestling. We want to thank the returning Roxanne Perez and the interim Diamond champion Mia Friday for an incredible night that we will remember. For Brittany Howland and Kirby Carrion, my name is the Boat Brad Gilmore. For our executive producers, Booker and Charnel Husband, and our director, Kevin Bernhardt, this has been the Reality of Wrestling, and we will see you next week.